Hello girls, it's Friday and it's time for nail art. I finally got around to doing a design using the FIMO fruit slices, so that's the design we're going to be working on today. I chose a green background with a golden bottom, and you can't really see it, but it comes out through a lot in person. But it's a golden bottom and then it's a green glitter tip. So that's the first thing we're going to start working on. The first thing I did, I started off by doing a green French tip manicure. And as you girls can see, it's not even straight, it's not perfect or anything like that. I'm going to tell you girls the colors I use, but keep in mind that you girls can use whatever colors you girls want. I chose a green, and the green I chose is by Wet n Wild, and it's called Caribbean Frost, number 446C. So this one's the one I used. So that's what I did my French tip manicure with. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a gold polish. Any gold polish you have will do, but this one's by Jordana and it's called Gold Rush number 147. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply it to the bottom area, but I'm not going to go all the way far down to my cuticle area. Just start here and go down. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here, and all I'm going to do, let me see if I could put it in a way you girls can see better. I'm just going to go down. Okay, just down. And I'm not going all the way down, as you girls can see. I just went up to there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a gold glitter. They're like the tiniest shimmers that you can find. They're just very, very tiny fine. If you don't have the shimmers, something else you can use is a glittered polish with the tiny little glitters. Okay, I'm going to get my nail polish that I use especially for my shimmers. And I'm going to apply the gold on the bottom area only. And remember, you don't want to brush the gold on. When you use this method, you want to pat the shimmers on. So all I'm doing is patting. And this way around, I'm just patting very lightly. But because I see, you could get the same effect by using a gold glittered polish. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little more gold, and I'm going to pay close attention to this tip, to the tip where the green and the gold begin, just on that area. I'm just wanting that one to be a little bit darker, just a little tiny bit darker. I'm going to move it up here. Remember what I said, patting it on, because then when you brush it on, it becomes gloppy and gooey. Okay, so there we go. It looks bumpy, I know, but it's going to turn out like this. Well, actually, this nail art is bumpy. It's 3D nail art, girls. And that's how this looks. This is not flat art. Let me see if I could put it in a way that you go, well, it's not flat, girls. It's 3D. It's 3D nail art, okay? And we're done with the gold glitters. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the green glitters, okay? So I'm going to open my green glitters, and the same thing. If you girls don't have the green shimmers, you can get the green polish, glittered polish with the small shimmers. So what I'm going to do now is the same exact thing I did, but this time I'm going to pat on the green shimmers. Okay, so all I'm doing is patting. Okay, and one thing you should know about this style of nail art is that it's a lot of product. I mean, it's a lot of polish, but it ends up looking really good. And if you upkeep it, then you'll have your nail art for about 2 weeks, I would say. I've had this nail art already for about 3 days already, and I wanted to have it that long so I could tell you girls if it has been able to stay on, or if I've had problems with the 3D FIMOs coming off or anything like that, and I really haven't. But the trick here is going to be to really pack on the clear polish so that your FIMO sticks correctly. Okay, then let me see if I could fix you girls a little bit better. There. Okay, so now we've applied the gold shimmers and the green shimmers. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to get our FIMO fruit slice, and I'm going to place it on the banana slice right there. And even though I already have a lot of product, I'm going to reapply on this area over here a glop of clear polish right there. Okay, I'm going to get my stick, I'm going to dip it, and I'm going to get my FIMO fruit slice right from the middle like that. That way you have more control over it. And the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to place it not pressing so hard, but I'm going to press from one side lightly. I'm not going to press so hard. just very lightly, I'm going to press on that side. Very lightly. Okay? Very lightly. And the next thing I'm going to do, the next one I'm going to get is going to be, I guess it's like a grapefruit. This one right here. Grapefruit. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to apply another glob of polish right under this one. Okay? And I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to dip it, and I'm going to pick my grapefruit from the middle, and I'm going to place it right where I want it. So I'm paying close attention to just press gently on one of the sides, as you can see there. I'm not pressing on both sides. And then I'm going to bring it like that. And like I said, don't expect it to be flat because it's 3D nail art. But you do have to make sure that the sides are filled in so that they won't come out. The next thing I recommend is right after you apply them, place a coat of polish on top of them. And the reason I tell you to immediately do this after you've placed them is because these tend to curl up if you don't do this. They will curl up. So this is something you can do so they could stay not completely flat, but they won't curl up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our rhinestones, and these are our 4mm's. And I'm going to apply a glob of polish over here, right there, and I'm going to put a 4mm rhinestone right over. It looks like it wants to stay there, but we don't want him there. We want him right here. Right there. Okay, girls? I placed it right under. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move my rhinestone wheel to my 2mm's, the smaller ones, and I'm going to put a glob of polish a little bit lower, right there. I'm going to dip it. I'm going to pick my 2mm stone and I'm going to place it right there. Next, I'm going to dip again, and all I'm doing is sort of like an oval shape. Not exactly oval, but I'm not putting them straight. I'm putting them a little bit curving that way. And I'm going to get one more. I'm going to go up one more time, and I'm going to dip, and I'm going to pick my stone and place it right there. Okay, so that's what I've done so far. The next thing I'm going to do is over on this corner over here, I'm going to get some of these gold ones, and I'm going to place, which is these right here, I'm going to place 2 of them there. So I'm going to glob this area over here. Okay, and you have to be very generous with this nail art because you want it to stick. Because it's 3D, you need to be very generous with it. Okay, so I'm going to get a gold one, and I'm going to place it right there, pressing lightly, not too hard. I'm going to get the second one, and I'm going to place it right there. So I've placed 2 right there. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my rhinestone wheel with the 2mm's again, and I'm going to, this is all about packing the rhinestones and all that stuff right in the middle of my 2 fruits. I'm going to dip, and I'm going to pick another stone, and I'm going to place it right in the middle. Next, I'm going to dip this area over here, and I'm going to dip my stick, and I'm going to pick another one, and I'm going to place it right there. Okay, so the next thing we have left to do is I'm going to get some green of the same exact type I got from the gold ones, and I'm going to put it on the green and on this area over here. And one thing I want to say about this nail art is that no one is going to look exactly the same as the other. Okay, and that's what's fun about this 3D nail art. Okay, so I'm going to put one here, and that's the look, girls. You girls can keep going and placing more, and that's okay. It's a very fun, it's a really fun nail art, and it will stick, girls. It's just about packing on the good stuff. I hope you girls like this. Try it out, and remember, after this, apply another coat, and every other day apply a clear coat of polish. That way your FIMO fruit slices will stick. They have stuck on me. I've had them for quite a few days. I hope you girls liked it. Try it out. Have a safe weekend, girls, and let me know how it goes. Bye!